Good evening, I'm Saad Asfour and welcome to ATV. With me tonight is Joseph Tanios. Joseph has lived in Oakland for over 23 years and he has worked for the city of Oakland for over 18 years. Joseph was promoted through the ranks of Oakland Public Works. He served as a faculty member of Oakland Public Works. He also served at Laney College for 12 years, where he taught construction and project management. Presently, he serves as the City Hall chapter president for managers and supervisor of IFPTE Local 21. Joseph is a construction inspection supervisor for the city of Oakland, where he manages a team of construction resident engineers, construction inspectors, and the testing laboratory staff for the capital improvement program within the Bureau of Engineering. He also serves as the coordinator for the city of Oakland as part of the Bus Rapid Transit BRT project with AC Transit. Joseph is also the founder and president of Cedar Building and Construction Management. He is currently a candidate for councilman for District 4 in the city of Oakland. Joseph, welcome to the show and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Let's start with your upbringing and your childhood. Tell us your childhood. Tell us where you originally from.
As you read some of it, I am originally from Lebanon, from a small town that's on the border of southern Lebanon and Israel.
Yes.
I was born in a big family. My mother and father is the most hardworking people that I've ever known. Great, loving parents. One of 11th, I'm number 7th.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes, it's a great family,
Nice.
a loving family. My brothers, sisters are outstanding.
Uh-huh.
I chose to, like everyone else, to seek better life, more peaceful life during the war in Lebanon. So I immigrated to the United States. I came to New York first, over 29 years ago, to study computer science and to seek better life, the American opportunity, like the American dream. And soon after, in 2 years, I moved to California and studied pilot at Sierra Academy of Aeronautics in Oakland and studied construction management and work all kind of odd jobs to support myself to be self-sustained and self-sufficient. For the past 19 years, I've been working for City of Oakland. But before that, I should say that I met my wife and have a great 2 children, Juliette, 14, my youngest daughter, Margaret, and lived in Oakland for over 23 years at the same district, District 4 that I'm running for as a council member.
You live in the same area?
Yes. And then I worked for the city of Oakland for 19 years. As you had mentioned, I rose through the rank from the lowest level to where I am now. I manage a group of inspectors, engineers, construction managers. We work on very high-profile projects, major roadways, paving, bridges. The recently that you had mentioned that I am overseeing the construction sites represented the city of Oakland on the AC Transit BRT project. It's a 9.5 miles linear from downtown San Leandro to downtown Oakland.
Amazing.
And it's a really huge profile. It's a like $220 million project, but it's owned and operated by AC Transit. I oversee the construction on the city side.
Excellent.
And
So
here I am now.
You do live in the greatest country in the world. This is land of opportunity.
Yes.
I can tell you are ambitious. You
Yes.
came to this country as any Arab ambitious young guy who is looking for a good future.
Absolutely.
And you landed in the right place. So can you tell me why are you running for council member in the city of Oakland?
Absolutely. I wrote something, and that would be on my ballot as well. Number one, I really, I love this country. I love America a great deal, and I love Oakland where I live. I love the people of Oakland. It's home for me. They adopted me. They accepted me. They gave me they gave me like the sense of who I am, and it is really truly the American dream for
And
me.
you
And
became
I
part
value
of
it.
them.
You know, I have my friends. It's a great city, great people. It's a very diverse community that what I fit in it. So you asked me why I'm running, and I'll tell you why. I'm running
Okay.
for office to serve the people of Oakland, the community that has provided so much to me and my family. I value the last 23 years of being a resident of District 4 where I'm running for office. The district where I have raised my family and where my children have attended school. I have the experience to bring local communities, members, and business leaders together. And together we will drive change that will move the District 4 and the city of Oakland towards a safer and cleaner community. I will strongly resist ineffective policy that deplete limited and valuable taxpayers' resource. Together, we need to implement change to efficiently use all available resources to improve our neighborhoods, our community, and our businesses, and our wonderful city of Oakland. I am promoter of strategic planning followed up by accountability. I want people to be accountable for their mistakes. I'm also proud of my record and of advocating for all Oaklanders, not necessarily just the district I'm running for, of every social and economic backgrounds. And this is why, Suad, it's you know, when you make this city home and the community, they're your family, that you must do something to help, to better them, to make safe, to protect. And I feel it's duty calling me as this person with lots of experience from all area in the city of Oakland. You know, like what I said in the bio, I rose through the rank. It's not just a step and promotion. I know the inside and out in the city. I know where to look for a resource to get things done. I know how to fix things. I am the most experienced and capable and able individual to get things done, and I will do that.
Excellent. So I am looking at your ballot here, and I see so many points here that we would like to expand and elaborate on each one of them. So to make everything clear about you and for the people who wants to vote, so they'll know what it takes from a good person to be running to vote for. And I would like to start with the first one. It's about the homelessness and affordable housing. So what is it exactly that you're planning to do? How are you going to help the city out with this problem? I know there's some, homeless people in the street. What is it you're going to do exactly?
It's a greatest question. So it's homelessness is about humanity. Look, we came from a war-torn country. We experienced war. We saw homelessness on the street. I just met one of the staff earlier. She told me about justice, before peace, before anything. It's a great example. And those homeless that we see on the street, they're a human being. They're somebody's son, somebody's sister, somebody's brother. It's on the human side. Just for me to see a homeless in the cold weather, it just breaks my heart. So here it is. Like, I've done some research on it, and I established this platform. It's based on the best resources that I could get, and to the best interest also of the district and the city as well. So homelessness and affordable housing, I can't do everything by myself. I need lots of help. So we need all type of housing for people, for all income levels, not necessarily just homeless, because homeless, it's a many type of homeless. Could be due to mental illness, could be to drug addict, could be to just by choice, could be eviction, home eviction. I want to focus not only on affordable housing, but on workforce housing as well. And this is like, it's not just City of Oakland problem. It's a problem at large.
Everywhere.
And then I'm going to partner with a lot of agencies. I'm going to work with the mayor. I'm going to work with the council members. I'm going to work with the people, with the community. So where we can see of any available resource to help homeless, get them off the street, help them out to get mental health from any medical needs, etc. So it's a big issue. It's not. I don't think it's just City of Oakland. It's a statewide, and then I see it, and through my research, I asked a lot of, and then I know that City of San Francisco is dealing with it, City of San Jose, City of LA, all of us, the big top 10 cities, if it's including Sacramento. It's a big problem. And if we can't, nobody can help to do it by themselves. We need help. But this is going to be my top number one focus. It's more humanity than business.
Oh, wow. That's, I'm very sure you're going to do a good job on that.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, I'm very sure. I have a lot of faith in you. And the next thing I want to talk about is the falling infrastructure, the street repairs. Do you think the downtown is healthy right now and the streets are okay, or does it need a lot of work? What are you going to focus on and give it extra attention?
Look, I'm so glad you asked me. All of these, I thought you're going to go in order, but that's fine. Failing infrastructure, I just narrow it down to one line to make it easier to the readers and the audience I was targeted, which is the residents who will vote for me. Our roadway in Oakland are very old streets, old infrastructures, not just the roadways, it's the underground utilities. The sewer line, storm drain line, causing damages to the roadway, cracking the streets, breaking pipes, sinkholes, etc. Failing infrastructures are roadways so old, you feel like you're driving in a third world country. In the city, 500,000 people, has its own resource, its own international airport, its own major international seaport. It's really sad to see those type of freeways and roadways. I'm, with my expertise on the technical sides, I'm working in this. In fact, I manage the construction of the paving. They are very efficient technologies outside in Europe, employed in other countries that utilize manpower and resources more efficiently to repair these streets. And I'm willing, and I'm proposing, I will propose that to the city council, city administrator, to the community. I will show them that I'm able and capable of fixing things. Potholes, I will get new technology and then work on the potholes. Instead of just doing potholes for 1 month, we'll do all year. And then the streets, the bad streets, the damaged streets, we could prioritize them. The badly one needs reconstruction, needs rebuild, then we do that. So we need to prioritize our damages. We need to prioritize our, put our priorities first, where it needs to be fixed before it gets more damage. I will create preventive maintenance management program that streets that in good shape, instead of wait until fall apart, no, we'll have maintain it to have longer lifespan.
I'm very sure with your expertise and your experience, that's going to work out very well.
I will propose and bring these practices to the city. And hopefully, you know, the community will give me a chance, and I will show them that I am very effective and I will deliver what I promise.
I'm very sure they will, and you deserve that. So let's talk a little bit about crime prevention and public safety. I mean, you know, when you say Oakland, sometimes it's a little bit scary to some people. Now that you've been living there for a long time and you're working for the city, how is it right now?
I personally don't see it this way. I love Oakland. I'm biased. I love Oakland. I call Oakland home.
I don't blame you.
It's a big city. It's 7 big districts, each district size of a town. And yes, we do have, just like any other metropolitan city, in some of the areas you will have some crime, but now, you know, we have a lot of breaking in to cars and safety, and I understand.
And that's pretty much all over the country.
I have made commitment, and I will do that, to the public safety and the crime prevention, to work closely with the police department, with the law enforcement. And I met with Alameda County Sheriff as well, and he promised to help. And you know, we have in Oakland, they really have a great police department, great officers. They need the support to do their job, and I will support them. And you know, people are sick and tired of their cars being broken into for senseless act. You know, you will have lunch or dinner with your family and you leave your car outside, somebody will break into the window to take some change. It's not fair. I will work on that with the police to figure out a way how we can prevent or increase security in some areas.
Great.
And then hopefully we'll
awesome.
reduce the crime.
That's beautiful. I understand you have 2 daughters, and so you have family, and you understand what is it like to have quality education for children. How is it going right now, and what do you need to change, and what you're going to do about it?
This item, I am not running for school district board, or board of school district or superintendent.
You can have some influence.
But I will make sure that the bridge of communication and support will be there, restored, and work closely with the board, the school board,
Okay.
and I will help them as much as I can. I will work with them as much as I can, and I will make sure that we have safe and cleaner environment around the
Good.
schools for our kids, for our children, you know, for the public and for the neighborhood, and the schools are very important.
Yeah.
And we wanted to make sure that they're always have what they need. If we could provide the support to the board members, that they could deliver a better job than what we see now.
That's great. And we are in August now, so we heard about a few fire all over the state. So I understand Oakland is a big area and there's a lot of trees there and some areas where it needs some attention for fire
Sure.
prevention. So how is it going to affect your job in terms of preventing some and, you know, managing some problems like that?
You know, the question is about fire prevention and vegetation management. I'll tell you what, the city of Oakland experienced terrible fire over 20 years ago, and then they lost victims, like almost 60,
I remember.
60 people, as well as houses. It's really,
Yeah.
we are the first people to experience this terrible, horrific act of fire. And as you know now, over all throughout the states, 25 major fires that causing really, really bad situation to people, and you could see it on the news.
Yes.
And the firefighter, the brave firefighter who's just indiscriminately going to put it out, they're unable to.
Yeah.
You're dealing with a fire is more a difficult type of fights. And I am very aware, I am very serious about working very closely with the fire department, with independent consultant to create a fire plan, you know, and vegetation plan for the fire district. That means in mainly in our district, because District 4 connect also to Oakland. I mean, pardon me, to South Berkeley Hills and North Oakland Hills, which means like if really we need it right away. Nobody in Oakland's been talking about it, and it's very sad. They're not focusing on it. The focus is outside. I will work closely with the fire chief. He's a great guy. I will work closely with the regional parks as well, with Alameda County Fire if we have to, and then Cal Fire as well. We need to come up with fire prevention and pavement and vegetation management plan to avoid fire. We're not going to wait until that. And I will add that I will enforce that in small roads that they will affect the fire trucks not to be able to reach homes. I will enforce, I will write a bill to enforce no parking to obstruct fire trucks on their way, so to provide them with access to any fire.
To
This is
make
my first 2 weeks.
accessibility easy.
Much easier.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things need to be fixed. A lot of things.
Yeah.
So it's very sad.
That's very important.
And then I am very concerned about fire. We have area called Shepherd Canyon, Thornhill, Skyline Boulevard, Northgate. I mean, this is very, very dangerous. I'm just praying to not even think
Yeah,
that there is
I
fire
know.
would take
in
place.
August
Yes.
with this heat we've been having. How about illegal dumping? How serious about how closely you're going to work with that?
Illegal dumping, it's, you know, I'm sure a lot of cities experiencing this. Illegal dumping is, there is a solution for it. Back 8 years ago, one of the former mayors abolished the community and the redevelopment agency. And we used to have litter enforcement officers that their job used to monitor the illegal dumping, search through it, find out where the source, who's the address that this dumping came from. And sadly, the city of Oakland has never replaced them.
Wow.
I am very experienced with the internal agencies, with the divisions and departments, and I know exactly what to look for. We may not eliminate illegal dumping, but we reduce it. And I'm able and capable, like what I said earlier, and I know where the problem to work on. We get to the root causes of the problem. In addition, Saad, that when we find someone who really proven to be guilty, that need to be somehow prosecuted. We can't just let go and then turn our face and then get another slap. People, they get used to this. When they don't get punished enough, they will become repeated offenders. They don't care.
Yes.
And this is, I will work with the district attorney on this to make sure that anyone will be caught dumping to be prosecuted, pay the price for it. So maybe we'll make example out of him so others will not do the same. And if we don't do this, it's not going to stop.
People will keep going.
Sometime you gotta make sure that your message has been delivered and delivered strictly, so people, they would take you seriously.
You know, unfortunately, you gotta do that.
We have no choice.
Yeah, they leave you with no choice. Now, what about the local businesses? How are you gonna help them in terms of zoning, planning, and permits? How much help they need, local businesses?
I'm glad you're
town?
asking. I mean, I'm not intending to badmouth my coworkers of any department, any division. The city, we are failing to serve the people what they deserve. People deserve to have better service than they receive now. Residents should not be afraid to come get a permit. Residents or any businesses or any customer or any builder should not be concerned about taking long time. I wanted to, in my capacity as a city council member, of course, with a city administrator and with my colleague council members, we will work together to come up with a comprehensive plan to improve the services from permitting, building, zoning, fire inspection. This is one. We start internally. We start within the house first. And then on the outside, I am 150% supporter of small local businesses. They are very much a bread and butter of the city.
Definitely.
And then, of course, we're not going to ignore the developers and people, investors coming to Oakland. We should treat them nice. We should welcome them.
Yes.
And when we welcome them and treat them nice, we could actually negotiate with them to have affordable housing, to have affordable units, to help us improve the neighborhood around them. But we can't just be prejudiced against one and then be nice to another. I wanted to maintain transparency. I want to bring, respect to the city workers. They are the most hard workers I've ever seen. We have in the city of Oakland, we have employees are awesome people. They work so hard, but they're underappreciated in the city of Oakland. And I wanted to support them, and I want to give them the tools they need to do a better job. And once we do that, then we will have the higher expectation from them.
Yes.
I'm one of them. I know what it takes to do the job. So you see, Shahad, you got to look at it from all corners. We can't just go and then expect the best and 5-star service, but when we don't have the tools to serve you with. So it's doable. I have a plan. I can make it work. If given the opportunity and the chance to be in the city.
I'm sure with that much experience.
See, the technical experience, I have it. The technical expertise, I have. Once you have the political power and the political will, then combined with those, work together with the city council colleagues, as well as the city administrator and the mayor, then we could implement better procedure, more effective plan than what we have now.
Excellent, excellent. What about, I can tell, I know you have a great reputation, you're a respectful man. Tell us about endorsement. How did you get endorsed for this? By who?
I am actually, my best endorsement that I will have is the resident, the voters that they want to vote for me. With all due respect.
The resident of the city of Oakland?
Yes, I know that my political strategist and planner and advised me to go get endorsement from council members, mayor, etc. With all due respect to all of them, my number one endorsement, I like to have the residents. I like to have their trust, their vote, their endorsement to me to represent them. At this time, I have endorsement from the Alameda County Sheriff, which is he's going to help me on safety, with the former council member for over 30 years, Ignacio de la Fuente, and the president of pro temp of the council, and then other former planning commissioner, Ms. Viola, and then other board members. And I have among them, I have a lot of people I haven't revealed yet. Former vice mayor of city of Martinez, I have the former supervisor, the current supervisor, San Mateo, Bernardo, but I have a lot of endorsement from politicians. But I really, really would be honored to have the citizen, the resident who I'm going to be serving, who I'm maybe representing. I'm not crazy about having political individual to endorse me. I did ask for it, and I went, and I admit, I met with the mayor, I met with the council members. But, you know, I'm not crazy about their endorsement, honestly.
Yes.
I tried, I respect them, I will work with them. But the most and number one endorsers to my campaign, I want the residents that I'm going to be representing.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
So I really want to wish you the best. We got 2 minutes left, and I do want to advise everybody not to forget to go vote on November the 6th for the District 4 in Oakland for Mr. Joseph Tanios.
Can I add one more thing?
Any word, you'd like to end the show with?
First of all, I really, really thank you. Thank you so
very
much
welcome.
for the crew. I appreciate you. I've never been here before, and I'm very honored to be with you. I'm humbly thankful
so
to
much for
the
coming.
opportunity. If justice to the viewer, anywhere you live in the United States, as long as you're an American citizen and registered voter, please help us to meet our goals and help us to win this, because this is not just for me. I am just one of you. I'm doing it for the resident. I want to pay back the community that has given me and my family so much. If you would like to check us out on my website, www.joetanios.com, JOETANIOS. And if you wish to donate to our campaign, it will be greatly appreciated. It doesn't have to be a high price, anything, minimum $20, maximum $800, and would be greatly appreciated. It's a paid for a good cause. We can achieve this together.
Thank you so much for coming. It was great to have you on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I also want to tell our viewers not to forget to vote for Joseph Tanios for a safer and cleaner Oakland. He worked so hard. He lived there. He want to give back to the community. Thank you for watching. See you again next week. Good night.